we got one early last week and we thought it was junk mail, and then all of these showed up on Saturday.
Postcards, they are a fascinating read, and they had come to the right address, but they weren't addressed to Shelby Vince and her boyfriend. In fact, they weren't even born when these postcards were sent.
They were postmarked in 1970s, so it's crazy.
Addressed to Chris and Frankie Plummer from Ray and Wilma, the postcards are from Aruba, Bermuda, Finland, and the Netherlands, detailing concerts and song festivals and appearances on the BBC. This one, postmarked February 7th, 1973, reads, "Leaving for East Berlin for TV and concerts. Will be the first Australian artist to work there since they're opening up to Western artists."
They lived a great life, whoever Wilma and Ray are, and we wanted to make sure that we got it to the right person.
We did too, so we did some research.
Wilma's still alive, and Wilma's in Australia.
How crazy.
Wilma Redding.
To the ends of the earth, I'll follow my star.
And Shelby is right. Wilma Redding has lived quite a life. A jazz singer from Australia, she lived in Europe, toured the world, made movies with football great Jim Brown, and even sang with Duke Ellington, all the while sending postcards to her sister, Frankie Plummer, who had also left Australia and was living with her family in Royal Oak.
We're very happy about this, discovering of the letters and things that I had no idea that anything had gone astray.
That's Frankie, Wilma's sister, who was supposed to receive those postcards nearly 50 years ago. We found her in Texas, along with her son, Greg. Wilma is his godmother.
Out of the 7 children in the family, we were the only 2 that moved overseas. Phone calls were out of the question back in those days, and there was no internet. So the next best thing was handwritten correspondence.
They wrote to each other all the time, but clearly Frankie wasn't receiving all of Wilma's cards, and it's not known why they took so long to finally arrive at their destination.
She thanks you for the letters each time, and I'm like, she's getting yours. You just weren't getting hers.
But she will get them now. Shelby says she's sending them with tracking this time, nearly 5 decades after they were first sent.
Those postcards were so, you could sort of quickly write one up and drop it in the mail. That way you were sort of always keeping touch with each other. And it was our way too, of sort of viewing her world just through a postcard. I mean, they can be very important. You don't realize how important they are.
Wilma wasn't available to Zoom due to the time difference, but Frankie and Greg will make sure she's up to speed. After all, now there's the internet.
I'm dying to get a hold of these things to see what we missed out on all those years ago.
In Detroit, Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.